I don't know about you all, but I've had quite the week with activity on top of activity and frustrations on top of that. Yesterday I was away from my office all day. I usually write a blog. So last night I was writing my blog at 9 o'clock. I don't usually know what I'm going to write about ahead of time. I do a meditation and an idea pops in, and then I sit down to write, and I usually write it from start to finish without really any effort from me. So I try to trust the process. And this week on the blog, I'm talking about my psychic senses. I'm sure, like a lot of people, I had experiences when I was a child and shut down my gifts at an early age. I was also just talking about this week how I grew up in a household that it was not okay to feel our emotions and express them, so that played a part in that as well. I always consider when I bought my grandparents' house as kind of cracking open my psychic senses again, because my grandpa would set things out for me in the workshop when I was needing something. I could feel his presence. I would get the feeling that he was trying to communicate with me when I was running my hair dryer. And most notably, when I would wake up in the morning and open my door, there would be this strong, strong aroma of toast. And now I used my grandpa's bedroom. Everybody used to always ask me, like, did he eat a lot of toast? I have no idea. It's not a scent that I would say reminded me of him in any way. I just knew it was him. And I can tell you that my grandma had passed away years before that, and she had done all the cooking. So my grandpa really did struggle with feeding himself after she passed away. So even though I would say my psychic senses were cracked open then, I definitely did not become aware that those things that I was experiencing were like real things that other people experienced until much, much later. So that's what I have on the blog. You can find it on Substack or also on my Milky Way collective that's in my bio. I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone, but if you're on the path, I'm here to light the way.